Hi there. This is Rich Outfield, and I'm running out of light, and so I'm not going to rehearse. I'm just going to do this. I'm talking about the very last Cantina aliens that you could get to fill your HasLab Cantina, which I hope you ordered because it's in the rear view now. I've got my laptop here. Let's see if it helps. Ooh, look at that. It's like when you'd hold a flashlight under you to tell a ghost story, or you'd make that noise that some kids could make. Today I'm going to talk about Cantina patron Mosep Binneed. I was right. This guy is very recent. He is from the 3 3/4 inch Black series, which came out. It should not have come out, but it came out during the space that Force Awakens and Last Jedi were out. And this guy is an alien that we see on the streets of Mos Eisley, and I guess we see for a split second in the Cantina. He's got like the long white hair and almost a walrus type, not walrus. I should have done a rehearsal. I was just worried that there'd be no light left. This character is interesting in that when the Marvel Comics adaptation of Star Wars came out, this would have been early 77, probably before the movie had even come out. They had wanted to include the Jabba the Hutt scene that Lucas deleted. And if you remember, there was a Scottish actor, it'll come to me if I'm not thinking about what his name was, that played Jabba, and he's like, "Horn, my boy, why did you have to fry poor Greedo like that?" Although that sounds Scottish to me. He is Scottish. And honestly, listen, if it's not Scottish, it's crap. Lucas was going to go in and superimpose an alien over this actor's performance. And he either ran out of money, or Steve Spielberg told him, "You don't need that scene," or he ran out of time. Star Wars was a low-budget movie, but it was very close to becoming a mid-budget movie, and Fox didn't want that. So they scrapped that scene. But Lucas had always wanted to do an alien, and they had talked about maybe having Phil Tippett stop motion an alien over the performance. It would have been fascinating to see how that would have looked, if that would have worked. But ultimately they scrapped the scene. But when the Marvel Comics adaptation came out, they put in the scene, they left in the scene, and they didn't know what the alien was going to look like. And so what they did was they took Mosep Binneed, who was just one of the background aliens in Elstree, and had him be Jabba the Hutt. And then what's amazing is that a few issues later, they had a scene where Han and Jabba ran into each other again, and Jabba was going to kill him, and then they were forced to team up to survive on this planet. And so they used Mosep Binneed again. And I just remember thinking that was really, really cool as like an artifact, because I knew Jabba as the huge slug puppet. And yet, until 1982, that huge slug puppet didn't exist. They did make the figure, and I didn't buy it. Long story short, it's too late to buy it now. It's too late. It's $55 plus $4 shipping. And then the one under there went for a lot less. It was just $20 free shipping. But my guess is the seller didn't know what he had. He was just like, "Oh yeah, $20. That's fine." See, this is why you rehearse. I went down And there's two more, one for $21.95 and one for $20 even, plus $5.55 shipping. Ooh, I like that. The $5.55, and about $6 for shipping. So yeah, about $25 loose, $26, maybe 30. But this one guy that got 55 plus $4 shipping, that's just got to be Cantina hype. People wanting this figure and knowing that it very likely will not be reissued. It did have elbow articulation. It doesn't look like it had any knee articulation, so it wouldn't have been able to sit down. But I don't think Mosep Binneed was sitting down. Anyhow, the sun has set and has come very close to setting on this series of videos. Thanks for watching. Good night.